Showcasing the robots that I'm over here tweaking. So the first video basically broke down XMLs and was just full of information. This time I'm going to try to cut the video down some and also show the new RoboJack robot that I updated. It's not mine, it's somebody else's. They just stopped working with it at B18, and I saw it online and decided just to go ahead and use it for myself. So I'm starting to think that I could have just done this. Yeah, I could have just done that. It's over there in the corner. Yeah, so let's go ahead and show off the robots and what they're capable of doing. Toggle God mode off. Alright, so this is your wood cutting robot. This is the mining robot. This is the standard hauling. I plan on making another version of this, 3x3, like these enormous ones. Super expensive. If you want to see how much they cost, they're over here. RoboJack and the mining one. The Arctic SE, which is the standard. I mean, I increased the price because these robots will just replace all of your workers. I'll show you in a little bit. These are the T20 or level 20. These are your high-end robots. They don't take a lot to make. It's just requires a whole lot of material. I might change this, the work amount. For now, I think I'll just leave it like that, because if you manage to get all the resources to even make these, like, it should just be like putting it together, like putting it all in a box or whatever. Yeah, but the reason these are so expensive, 100,000 silver sounds like a lot, but when you have a high-end colony, 100,000 silver, you can make it in no time. You can even just sell prisoners, summon raids. It sounds like a lot on paper, but in practice, I've had hundreds of thousands of silver. So I'm going to add a zone, of course, because this is a map that I barely started. It's my testing map. So yeah, so I'm gonna forbid all that and make sure God mode is off, and I'm also going to tell this to mine resources, and I'm also going to tell it to chop plants, and let's just activate all and see what happens. So there goes the lumberjack going around cutting stuff super fast, doesn't even take them a second, and just mow through the entire map if you let them. There's really no reason to even have pawns at that point to cut. So there goes the miner. His speed is incredible as well. And then here's the guy hauling. They can haul about a stack, or maybe two. Yeah, they can haul about a stack. If you have a mod that increases stack sizes, this guy won't be able to haul more. I might change that, but for now I'm just gonna leave it like that. Yeah, this guy's gonna be mining like crazy. Let's see if we can get that sound to go down. So I made them super slow, but they're super quick, so they're meant for you to use like the zones. Create a zone and just leave them in there for safety. This colonist has a mining speed of 1, and she's barely done 500 of the compacting. This guy's about done. This robot going around. I think he's wandering now. Yeah. So let's see. I'm not too sure if he can just cut plants. Oh yeah, I guess he can. So technically he's not only a lumberjack. Technically he could harvest. No, I don't think he can harvest. Let's see. Let's see if he can. I know he can cut that, but I don't think he can harvest that. Let's see what he does. So there he goes. He's going to cut it. Oh yeah, he can. So I mean, I didn't plan on that. The game, it just has like it just says, you know, plant cut. So plant cut is gonna cut all the plants. And I mean, I still would rather have a pawn do it because you can put items on them and have a higher yield. But still, I mean, that's good. Maybe I'll edit the graphic a little bit, but that's gonna be way later. Let's see how good he does this over here. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't trust RoboJack to harvest my plants. Even though he's technically has plants 20, so yeah, I mean, it looks good. But that's about it. This guy's working, like I've stated, and I've been telling people that it works. Just do recall all if emergency happens. Half of the problem with having these big robots is that if an emergency happens, they're going to get exploded. Well, I don't think they explode, but they're going to die. And you're gonna lose about hundreds of thousands of silver. So that's why you should create zones. For example, new area, mining robot, tree cutting robot, and then assign the robots down here. The reason the hauling robot's not up here is because he's technically stored inside the recharger. But I could go ahead and expand it, mine it, and so I'll encapsulate that, and then I just force it to go in a straight line, and then highlight where I want to work, tell it to mine that. Same thing with the tree cutting guy, make sure he can go reach the base and send it, you know, where I have my trees. That way he doesn't wander the map, because robots will wander the map until they hit a certain threshold in their energy levels. Just tell it to cut. Right, so they're gonna come back, they're gonna reach safety, they're gonna recharge. So the difference between these, and I still have to fix that before I upload it because I give them individual power. The difference between these and the very expensive ones is that these, when they get back to base, they'll recharge in seconds, whereas these will take, you know, maybe an hour or something to recharge. So let's activate them all again. And so the hauling robot will have the entire map that he can go, but these guys will not deviate from the chosen zone. Yep. So if you guys are having issues, it's because your mods are not working together. You got a messed up mod order. I can tell you right now that, and you just saw, base robots and the robots are all together. That's all I got loaded, and they're working. So if you have an issue, it's on your end. It's not the mod. Robots are wondering because you have mods that conflict or add or do something with them. I know there is the job let me see. There's I think I'm pretty sure it's called Job Splitter. Uh, this guy makes it. Let's see if we can go to his profile real quick. Yep, there it is. Fugly Pumps. He has created. Um, I'm not sure if these are working right now with my new mods since I changed them. But basically, he has it so that the robots will go to mine instead of drill, etc. Um, I'm going to send them a message and tell them about the new robots that I've made. So yeah, you might want to download that. That might help you out for priorities. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I will make another video later showcasing some of the other robots.